Hello and welcome to a different style video, which is going to be replacing my Let's Play episode for this week. And this video is 5 or some amount of starter house ideas. And this is the first biome I spawned in, so we're gonna work with it. And as you can see, there's the Badlands, of course, and then there's the wooded Badlands right over here. So we will be able to use some of these blocks, and because we have wood, we can also then use cobblestone. Alright, I'm going to build a house really quickly, and here we go. Alrighty, so once I add this door here, you'll see that this is my idea of what you could build. And so you're using oak logs, the oak for the door, of course, red sandstone stairs and slabs for like decoration and the roof, and then just like a pattern on the floor here. Doesn't have to be like very complex. This is just a starter base, and you can get this block. There's red sand just over here on this seed, and it's usually not too difficult to find red sands in mesa biomes. So I mean, if you want to make a starter base, this is definitely one idea. Let's go to another biome. Alrighty, so the next place is actually a newer one, and it's like a mountain biome. And so there's, with this specific one, there's jungle wood, there's oak wood, there's basically every type of wood except acacia, mangrove, and spruce. So you've got a lot of variety in your woods, and you can also like build into like the side of the hill or something. Let's make it day really quick. And so there's all sorts of things there. There's an interesting mountain over here as well that you could that we could go to, but we're gonna stick with this one. So let's make a house like right here, and we'll see where it goes from there. Alrighty, so this is a very like rough way that you could do this. So you could keep it just at like this layer. You could also have it come up to a higher layer up here. But basically what I've done is I've just made a little bit of an entrance here, and these are all blocks that you can get. So oak wood you can find out here, dark oak you can find up there, birch you can find over there, stone you can just get because you'll have access to wood and make a pickaxe. And then I just made a small little room. You can make it bigger, you can make it all that kind of thing, but as it is now, this would work. And there's a bit of sand down there, so all of this would actually work, and it's not too bad of a build. And there's like some things like right over here that's a grass block. It's hard to work with mountain biomes in terms of that. You could just do something like that and then have grass block there, something like that maybe. But you do you. The way I had it is just like working with the terrain a little bit, and this is a bit of a diagonal, so yeah. Let's go on to the next biome, which might be a cave biome since those are also a newer thing. Alrighty, so we are in a dripstone cave, and we're gonna do a build that would fit this kind of like style here. So let's see what I built. And there's also like a geode over here too, so we could use some of these blocks. So the basalt, the smoother basalt, the calcite, the amethyst geode. So we might incorporate some of those into this build here. Alright, so you could just say that this is just, I just hollowed something out. And, well, my rebuttal to that is I just hollowed something out up there. So, I mean, you certainly could just hollow out one of these or like multiples of these, because these can be pretty big. And if I come in here, this is a fair amount of space. I think this is a little bit bigger than my Let's Play World's starter base that I still live in. Maybe, or like it's like just about comparable, and all you need to do really is mine out a few blocks, and these other blocks, like the calcite, the amethyst, the basalt, if you don't have one of these geodes nearby, you don't have to use those. You could just like use dripstone or stone and like other blocks here that are fairly accessible. Granted, you don't really have a door, but you could also just seal it up or make this area more lit up. So there are ways around this. So let's go and do one more starter base. So this video is apparently a lot of the just newer biomes, because this right here, this is a grove. This is a very small grove. This over here is the snowy slopes, and then there's a, what is this one called? Meadow, that's right. So all three are basically different mountain types. So we're gonna make one that's specific to the grove, but theoretically you could just put this in any kind of like taiga biome. So let's make a build real quick. Alrighty, so this is kind of like a taiga village style hut. And so it's got the cobblestone, the spruce, and the other spruce. But the main difference is that the floor is made of snow. Because I figured if you're going to be making it here, you could just make the floor out of snow. And it's like a different block that most people don't use. Also, this creeper needs to die. So this gives you plenty of room, I think, just for like a starter thing. It doesn't need to be too much, but that I think is a very good, decent starter base that you can also hide into the trees. Because if I fly over here a little bit, if it was like more compact, you wouldn't be able to see it as well. But you get what I'm trying to do here. It's like the cabin in the woods, basically. That kind of idea. Well, these were some of my ideas for starter bases that you could do. Personally, I think the dripstone one was my favorite. I did really like that one. But they were all really good. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. I don't know what I'm doing next week, but we'll figure it out. Bye!